Virgo Collective, this is your twin flame reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to shuffle one more time on screen. I pre-shuffled off screen. God Spirit grant me access to the Virgo Collective Akashic records when it comes to their twin flame. Okay, Virgo, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, the first card is going to represent you at the present moment. The second card is your twin flame at the present moment. Your third card is what is the shadow aspect, you know what I'm saying, the root issue that is causing the separation or whatever you got going on right now. Your fourth card is what will help. And your fifth card is going to be how can progress be made? How can you bring dark to the light? You know, let's go ahead and see. Okay, your first card. Okay, you at the present moment, you are not, Virgo, you are not in a good state at the present moment, especially when it comes to this twin flame dynamic. You have the Five of Pentacles in the upright. And we all know the Five of Pentacles is like the worst condition you could be, you know, financially or, you know, in a relationship because, you know, it represents financial loss, you know, poverty or poverty mindset, you know, isolation, worried, you're not stable, you're not secure. So this is your energy at the present moment, and it could be the separation that which is causing this. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and see where your twin flame is at the present moment. Okay, with your twin flame, they have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So with the Seven of Wands, your twin flame at this present moment, they are also exhausted. They feel like giving up on this twin flame dynamic. So it seems that both of you guys might have had an extreme conflict and a lot of tension in this dynamic that kind of caused a separation or put a wedge between you two. So let's go ahead and see what is the issue since both of you guys are not in a good energy in this present moment. So with what's the core issue, the shadow aspect, you got the High Priestess in the upright. So with the High Priestess in the upright, and also the High Priestess is the number two. It represents the number two. So it could be it's going to come together. You know what I'm saying? But the core issue that you guys are having is you're not, you know, because the high priestess represent being connected to your intuition. You guys are not using y'all intuition. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming to you're not coming from the aspect of your divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have a heightened intuition, you see the beginning, middle, and the end of the situation, and you see things clearly, and you have a lot of clarity and insight, and then you're going to know how to handle this relationship. You know what I'm saying? When you have clarity and insight. So, and it could be, you know, you don't have control over your subconscious because see, the thing about the high priestess is, because a lot of people don't know, is your subconscious is creating your reality 90% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Your conscious, you're only using it 5%. So a high priestess has control over that subconscious, you know, those automatic thoughts, those things that are constantly creating a reality. So they know how to tackle the subconscious mind to create their reality, the reality that they want, and to get the outcome that they want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all having this instability with this union, and both of you guys are not in a good state at the current moment because you're not connected to your intuition. Y'all do not have a heightened intuition. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be something where you need to tap into your inner reserves and go within so you can have clarity and insight on this relationship with one another. And both of you guys need to do this because of the energy that y'all are in. So let's see what will help you guys. Okay, so you got the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Also, I would like to say right now that you could be dealing with a Leo, Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Taurus because we have a Taurus out here. You could also be dealing with a water sign, you know, because you got water, earth out here. You have fire energy. You also could be dealing with a Capricorn because there's a lot of earth or whatever out here. So let's go ahead and get into, you know, what would help. what would help. And like I said, I pulled the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So the Three of Pentacles in the upright, y'all have to collaborate, and that's why y'all are disconnected. Y'all not really, y'all need to use your intuition. This is the issue. You need to use your intuition, because y'all need to collaborate instead of working against each other. If y'all was working together with collaboration, divine collaboration, as divine counterparts, you would not be in the Five of Pentacles in the upright, and they would not be in the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You know what I'm saying? Because they feeling overwhelmed. And when you think about the Five of Pentacles, you overwhelmed from all of this that's going on too. You overwhelmed as well too, because that's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? In a negative aspect. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into how can progress be made. You know, turn the darkness to light. So you got the King of Swords in the upright. So with the King of Swords in the upright, you know what I'm saying, and you could also be Taurus or Gemini, because King of Swords could be, you know, Taurus or Gemini, fire and air energy. So you could be dealing with two of those signs. Well, one of those signs, you know what I mean. So how can we bring the darkness to the light with this relationship dynamic? You got to make a head over heart. Both of you guys have to make a head over heart decision. Your heart cannot be on your sleeve when it comes to this twin flame dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it could possibly come out of that, you know, if y'all connect to your higher self, your intuition. You both connect to y'all divine feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? And collaborate. But if y'all don't do that, you know what I'm saying, it's not looking like it's gonna work out. But if you come at it with an approach of head over heart, you know what I'm saying? Because head over heart means that you're not thinking from emotional, you coming from a logical aspect. So when you come from the logical, you know what I'm saying, you're not letting the emotions get caught up in none of that. You know what I'm saying? You thinking real, like real facts, real truth. You know what I'm saying? Because the King of Swords in the upright is truthful, disciplined, honest, mental clarity, authority. So one or both parties have to take control of this situation and collaborate. Be disciplined when you collaborate, and compromise and work together. So if y'all don't do that, then this dynamic would not work. But it could work if y'all do that. So I would suggest that both of you guys go within, gain clarity on what you want, what you want to do with this relationship dynamic, and what do you want to do moving forward. And also get clear on y'all goals, and get clear that y'all are on the same page. Because if you can get on the same page, you know, with this Three of Pentacles energy, then it can progress, you know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna be able to do that if y'all don't connect to your higher self, you know, tap into your intuition and get mental clarity. So Virgo, this was your read. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Ashe.